Sorry about that. Hey guys, good morning. This is Freddy. This is a level one class. I was chit chatting and apparently not broadcasting to you guys. Sorry about that. Um, Sorry we got a little bit late today. I had my cleaners here last night and I had tape marks where I wanted everything to be. And in her zeal to clean my studio, she removed all my tape marks, which I appreciate the cleanliness. I would have appreciated the tape marks as well. Um, you know what we're about here. This is a donation-based program. If you are in a position to donate, please feel free to donate. If you are not in a position to donate, please do not feel that you have to donate. Um, that said, we're going to get going today. This is a level one class. Just going to try and get the body to wake up, get some good movement, try to find some silver linings in what's going on nowadays. So I've had time to like clean up my computer, learn a lot about webinars and all kinds of things. So maybe you are finding some of that time to do things as well at home. Let's just get going. So today we're going to start, let's start hands and knees. So just start to move the body in any circular fashion with those hips. Just let it go round and round. So right now I'm just focusing on the motion in the hips. And then maybe I'll start to get my shoulders into it, swinging the shoulders and getting the hips and the shoulders to go at the same time. And then let's go the other direction. And again, first the hips, then I get the shoulders and the hips to get into it. Nice and easy. And let's come back. Good. Exhale into a cat tilt. Roll the spine up nice and high. Check out your tummy. Just hold here for a second. So push the mat away from you and spread your back wide. Take a full breath here. On the next inhale, let's go into cow. Bring that heart forward. Good. Hold here for a full breath. Waggle that tush a little bit left and right, and bring the heart forward and breathe. Again, exhale, cat. Roll the spine up nice and high. Check out your tummy. And then inhale, cow. Bring that heart forward. And then come back to neutral spine. Let's just extend this right foot straight back. Breathe nice and easy here. We're long through the leg. Square your hips down. Good. And then just walk your fingertips forward. Come up on the spider fingers. Then engage your core and just pick that left hand up. Just pick that left hand up. Fine engagement. Good. One more breath here. Good. Drop the left hand down to the mat. Start to peel the right hand high. You might need to drop this back foot to start. If you can, leave it up. Shine your heart towards the side wall. Look up at your top thumb. 2 big breaths here. One more breath here. And let's release the hand, release the knee. Good. So again, we're just warming up slowly here. Little circular motions. Good. So again, hands underneath the shoulders. Let's extend this right foot, the left foot straight back. Good. Find it here. Start walking the right fingertips forward on the spider fingers, and then just pick that hand up, reaching it forward. Now pull the belly in tight, let your neck go to neutral. Breathe nice and easy here for 2 more breaths. One more breath. Good. Drop the right hand down again. You could drop the back foot down, peel the left hand high, and then maybe try to peel it up high. Hold it here. One more breath. Good. Release the hand, release the knee. Nice circular motions, anything round and round, and round and round, and round and round. All right. Let's curl the toes under, push up and back to a downward facing dog. Let the heels come down towards the mat. Pull the belly in tight. Breathe nice and easy here. So spread the fingers wide. What I want you to do is feel the weight shift into the heels and think about your sternum, the middle of your chest, driving towards your knees. Now let's work a little bit on necks today. So what I want you to do is I want you to look up towards your fingertips in this down dog. See how that takes you into back bend? That's not where you want to be. Now I want you to look up towards your belly button a little bit. You see how that's starting to make the spine feel rounded there? That's not where you should be either. What I want you to do is look somewhere about 1.5 to 2 feet behind the back of your hands. That's neutral neck. So it's somewhere between your hands and your feet is where the spine is going to feel the most neutral. So that's from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Big inhale, let's come up high onto our tiptoes. And big exhale, let's come down into your heels, all the way down into the heels. Breathe. Again, inhale, come up high on your tiptoes. And big exhale, come down into your heels. Good. So what I want you to concentrate on, in down dog to become a resting pose, you really got to think about equal force in the hands and the feet. In the beginning, when you're first learning yoga, I want you to think, how can I get more weight into my feet? Because what happened when I started yoga is I felt so much weight into my hands. Good, last breath. All right, let's walk the hands back to the feet at the back of the mat. Walk them all the way back of the mat. Grab opposite elbows and hang. Sway a touch side to side. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. And then just breathe nice and easy here. One more big breath. And let's release the hands down to the mat. Good, inhale, halfway lift. We're in this nice flat back. So pull your belly in tight. Get long from the tush to the top of the head. Again, neck is neutral here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Reach them up high towards the sky. Let's grab this left wrist with the right hand and just pull ourselves into a nice crescent shape. Feel length here, breathe. Now the key here is to think about your right side body and create length through the right side body. So I want to create length here. That left side is going to create that length all by itself. It doesn't need help. Let's come back through center. Switch the grip of the hands. Again, pull yourself the other way. Breathe. Again, create length, this left side body. One more breath here. And let's come back up to the center. Good. Forward fold all the way down. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. All right, walk your hands back into plank. Good. So let's take our first vinyasa of the day. So maybe it's all the way to the floor this first time. So chaturanga, maybe we release all the way down to the mat. Come into a little baby cobra or an upward facing dog. And let's roll on back to a downward facing dog. Let the heels come down towards the mat. Pull the belly in tight. 2 big breath here. So we're going to create a little heat right now. Right foot goes high to the sky. Step that right foot forward and through. Inhale up into that warrior one. So we're nice and squared up towards this front wall. Rotate that left hip forward. Draw the right hip back. Bend into the knee. Good. Goalpost arms. Lean forward. Heart goes parallel to the ground. Extend the arms forward. And then come back up. Again, let's open up those shoulders. Goalpost arms. Start hinging forward. Extend the arms forward. And then let's come up. Good. Big inhale here. Exhale the hands down the mat. Step the foot back. Let's take a vinyasa high to low push up. Upward facing dog. And let's roll back to a downward facing dog. 2 breath here. One more breath here. All right, left foot goes high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high. Step the left foot forward and through. Back heel spins down again. Inhale up into warrior one. So we're nice and squared up on this side. So this time, let's swing the arms down and back. Chest almost to thigh. Hold them here. Good. Extend the arms forward. Engage your core and push yourself up to a perfect warrior one. Again, down and back. Extend them forward, keeping everything else still. Perfect warrior one. Good. Exhale the hands down on the mat. Let's step the foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low push up. Upward facing dog. And let's roll back to a downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. One more breath. All right, bending the knees, looking forward. Hopper step forward to the top of your mat. So that could be a nice walk forward. That could be a hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Reach them up high towards the sky. Sit down into that chair. So we're here in chair. So we don't want our tush sticking out way. We want to bring our tailbone under, set the shoulders down, neutral spine here. Close your rib cage. Belly's tight, core's engaged. Let the weight rock into the toes. Let the weight rock into the heels and sit down just a touch lower. Let's forward fold, hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Big step back with that left foot, left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Nice, easy twist here. Engage your belly away from your thigh. So we're going to progress to a much deeper twist here. So first, we're going to find this one. Feel the bottom rib cage rotate through. Reach up through your right hand. Look up at that right thumb. Let's drop the right hand down to the mat. Drop the left knee down to the mat. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Anjalayasana. Lift the heart up. Let the head roll back. Bend the elbows. Open the heart up towards the sky. Good. Extend your arms out wide towards the side walls. Bring them forward and pull yourself into neutral spine. and then take your hands back to the high. Let's try that again. Bend the elbows, open the heart up, let the head roll back. You're in a back bend here. Extend the arms out wide, reaching to both side walls. As you draw them forward, pull your rib cage, take yourself out of that back bend, hands come forward, and then take them back up to the high. Good. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. Feel the rotation through here, breathe. So we're feeling that left elbow. So if you're tight, that left elbow could be on the inside of that right knee. If you're feeling it, then bring it all the way over. So this is where you might stay. So my beginner yogis are the ones that are just a little tight. My twists are a little bit tight some days. I might stay here. Maybe you curl the left toe under and drive the left knee up off the mat, coming into a deep lunge twist. Let's take 2 breaths here. Let's take 1 breath here. Good. Release the hands down to the mat. Let's send that foot back. Let's take a vinyasa to down dog. High to low push-up. Upward facing dog. And let's roll back downward facing dog. So one of the things I try to do in my my level 1 classes is a little bit less on the vinyasas, a little bit more on just trying to find postures and depth. So for this time, what I want to do is take the left foot up high to the sky. Step the left foot forward and through. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky, nice easy twist. So we're on that other side. Breathe. Feel the rotation through here. Drive through the back heel, extend the crown of the head forward. Create length. So pull the left knee towards you just slightly. Extend through the back heel. Feel the rotation of the bottom rib cage through. 1 more breath here. Good. Release that hand down to the mat. Good. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Inhale the hands up high, Anjalayasana. So hold here for a second, guys. So just watch. This is what I'm talking about. I go back bend. When the arms go wide, as I pull them forward, I pull my rib cage. I bring my spine back to neutral. And then hands high. All right, let's do it together. Bend the elbows, open heart, back bend. Arms out wide. Good. Pull yourself to neutral spine as the hands come forward. Good. Hands back to the high. 1 more time. Bend the elbows, open that heart up. Extend the arms out wide. Draw the palms together. Get neutral spine, hands high. Good. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist. Right elbow, left knee. So again, pick where you want to be in this twist. So you can start here. Are you feeling it? Now, power up the back leg if you really want to feel it. So Jill's got a beautiful practice. She drives through that back leg. She found a wiggle. She's now going to calm her mind, her breath. She found the ease in the posture. Every posture has to end with ease. 1 more breath. Good. Release the hands down the mat. Step the right foot forward, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward, forward. Inhale the hands up high to the sky, and hands come down into prayer. All right, let's inhale the hands way up high to the sky, and let's sit down into chair Utkatasana. Set the shoulders down, belly's tight, cores engaged. Breathe nice and easy here. Let's play with some simple balance to start today. All right, feel your feet. Good. Press into the feet. As you stand up tall, just pick this right knee up. Right knee up. Good. And then let it come back down, sit right back down into chair. A good. Weight shifts in the right leg. As you stand up tall, pick this left knee up. Good. Sit back down into chair. Good. Holding here, breathe nice and easy. Palms come together over the head. Big inhale. On the exhale, this right elbow is going to go across to the left knee. Just take it down and across. Inhale back up. And then let's go the other way. This is a gentler twist, just trying to wake the body up. Good. Come back up. 1 more time to the right. And let's come back up. And 1 more time to the left. And let's come back up. Good. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Good. Big step back with your left foot. Inhale up into warrior 1. Big inhale up into warrior 1. So we're squared up towards this front wall. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. So we're nice and square here. Big inhale. The exhale is warrior 2, back wall. Swivel, turn, and bend into your left leg. Back wall, back wall, back wall. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And warrior 2. So straighten your leg. So some people need to shorten their stance here. I'm pretty good, fairly long. Let's reach and drop that left hand somewhere down below the left knee, finding triangle pose. Create length here. One more big breath. Good. Bend the knee, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Big inhale into reverse warrior. Visualize where you just were. Exhale, right back to it, right back to it, right back to it. Straighten that leg, reach cock and tilt right back into triangle. Breathe. One more big breath here. Good, warrior two. So left hand's gonna swing forward up, finding high lunge towards that back wall. Strong through the back leg, breathe nice and easy here. Exhale the hands down the mat, step the right foot back, you're in plank, and let's take a vinyasa to downward facing dog. You're facing the back of the room. 2 breath here. One more breath here. All right, left foot goes high to the sky. Step the left foot forward and through, inhale up into warrior one. Big inhale, hands come up nice and high. Good, warrior two. Back wall, front wall, new front wall. Good, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And warrior two. Again, straighten your right leg. If you need to shorten that stance, do it. Cock your pelvis, reach that right hand way forward and drop it somewhere down below the right knee. Left hand high. Breathe. 2 big breath here. Good, one more breath here. And warrior two. Left hand swings forward up, high lunge. Squaring yourself up towards that front wall. Big inhale here. Exhale the hands down the mat, step the left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Let's sit down into chair. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. Left elbow, right knee. So we're here. So again, I'm just going to be here between the knees. I'm using rotation here. Jill's got all the way over onto the other side. Now, what I want you to think about is, as you feel your hands pressing together, feel your heart heave towards the side wall. Now, actively draw the top shoulder back as you rotate the bottom rib cage through. There it is. Now get long, tailbone to crown of head. One more big breath here. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the hands up high to the sky. Sit down into chair. Again, hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, right elbow, left knee. So you start with a nice easy twist. You feel the rotation through. So she's using her right elbow. She's going to draw the right rib cage through. She's going to draw the top shoulder back. Breathe. Now again, think about spreading the chest and the lats. So feel your lats go wide. Feel the shoulders come down slightly away from those ears. Just one more breath, everyone. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Good. Big step back with that right foot. Inhale up into warrior one. So we're in this nice warrior one here. We're squared up towards the front wall. Set the shoulders down and breathe. Big inhale here. Exhale and twist. Right hand forward, left hand back, and pull yourself into lunge legs. Back heel comes spinning off the mat. As you inhale the hands high, you stay in lunge. And then you exhale, just drop the back heel down and find warrior one. Back heel down, find warrior one. So could you keep your hips square? Again, exhale and twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. Pull yourself into lunge legs. Good. Inhale, hands high, high lunge. Again, keep your hips square. Just drop the back heel down, warrior one. This left hand is let's straighten the front leg, shorten your stance just a touch, and then forward fold over your front leg, right into pyramid. So Jill's got her blocks handy. If you don't have blocks and you need blocks, email me. I'll meet you up here at the village. I'll hand them to you. I'll make sure they're sanitized and ready for you. You can borrow them till we're open again. If you don't have blocks, all kinds of things at home can work. So Jill's got them on a nice low setting. She's pulling her heart down towards it. So again, think about that neck we talked about in the beginning. So if you look up too much towards the wall in front of you, you're going to feel a back bend. If you look too much towards your belly, you're going to feel rounding of the spine. You want neutral neck, neutral spine. Breathe. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. All right, right hands to the mat, left hand peels the sky going into a revolved triangle. Breathe nice and easy here. So maybe this needs a different setting for where you are. Jill came up a touch higher here. She's drawing that left hip socket back. She's rotating through with the right rib cage. 1 more breath here. Good. Drop that hand down to the mat. Bend into the front knee, and then walk your fingertips forward and kick up standing split. Right into standing split. Let the nose come down towards the knee. Let that right foot roll high to the sky. 2 big breath here. 1 more breath here. Drop the right foot down next to the left forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Big step back with that left foot. Inhale up into warrior one. So again, we're here. So what you want to feel is as the left hand goes forward and the right hand goes back, you pull yourself into lunge legs. The back heel spins off the mat. Good. Hands come back to the high. Think about your hips staying square forward this whole motion, and then just drop the heel down and feel that thigh bone spin within that left hip socket. Again, exhale and twist. Left hand forward, right hand back. Pull yourself into lunge legs. Inhale, hands high. Good. Exhale, warrior one. Good. Straighten that right leg. Shorten that stance. All right. Let's fold over that front thigh. Pyramid. Right back into pyramid. Breathe nice and easy here. So again, think about that spine. So you want to think that right hip is pulling slightly up and back, and you want to feel that left hip spinning slightly forward and down. Create length here. 2 more breaths. Find the ease in the posture. 1 more breath. All right, left hands to the mat. Right hand peels the sky going into a revolved triangle. Left hand down, right hand high. So pick the one that works for you. Actively draw the right hip back. Feel that left hip come slightly forward. You'll feel like a scissor action in the leg slightly. 1 more breath. Release that hand down on the mat. Bending into the front knee, and then take the hands forward. Kick up standing split again. Nice, easy standing split. Let the nose come down towards the knee. Let that left foot go as high as it wants to go. 1 more breath here. Good. Let's step back, warrior two. Big step back, warrior two. All right. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And let's find extended side angle. So this right elbow comes down to the knee. This left hand comes up over the head. We're long. We're creating length. Breathe nice and easy here. Rotate the bottom rib cage through. The reach of the top hand draws the top shoulder back. 2 more big breath here. 1 more big breath here. Good. Warrior two. Let's straighten your right leg. Turn your toes towards the side wall. Inhale the hands way up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Nice wide leg forward fold here. Let the head come down towards the mat, and you grab ankles, calves, or feet. So Jill's binding her hands behind her and driving the crown of the head down towards the mat, letting the weight shift slightly into the top of the head. If you have an inversion here, make sure your home is safe. And if you want to go up, go on up. If you're not going up, just hang where you're at. Find this beautiful forward fold. Breathe. 2 more big breath here. 1 more big breath here. Headstanders, if you're there, just make your way down. We're meeting in that wide leg forward fold. All right. Let's inhale the hands up high to the sky, standing up nice and tall. And let's go back to the front mat, warrior two, bend into the right knee. So we're going to go back into extended side angle. So let's flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Let's go back to extended side angle. So I don't want anyone to be in a hurry here. Just relax, breathe. So we're extended long here. Let's just let this hand swing towards the side wall and then towards the back wall, and let the shoulder rotate open, and then drop this left hand behind the back, taking half bind. That should have felt pretty nice on the shoulder. So maybe you're here. So if you want to stay there, you're here. If you want to drop this elbow in front of the knee, you could draw this right hand to the heart and find a modified half bind. If you have 3/4 bind, this right hand will find the left one behind the body. And here, if you have full bind, by all means, go full bind. So when you full bind, try not to get to the groin. Try to get both hands on the right side of that right hip. So more towards the knee than towards the groin. You're trying to really bind the thigh. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath here. Good. Warrior two. Left hand swings forward and up, high lunge. Hands come into prayer. So let the weight just shift. Catch the weight in this right thigh and find this warrior three. Let's go right into warrior three. Breathe nice and easy here. One more big breath. Good. Standing split, hands down, left foot high. And then drop the left foot down next to the right forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. And hands come down into prayer. 2 big breath here. 1 more big breath here. All right, inhale the hands up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Big step back with that right foot opening up into warrior 2. Big open up warrior 2. Strong through your stance here, breathe. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Again, let's warm up. Extended side angle. Left elbow down to the knee, right hand up over the head. We're long and strong. Create length. So if you feel a little bit of pressure into that left elbow, use that little bit of pressure to draw the left rib cage through. Use the reach of the top hand to draw the top shoulder back. 2 more breath here. 1 more breath here. Good. Warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And warrior 2. Straighten your left leg, turn your toes towards the sidewall. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Nice wide leg forward fold all the way down. Let the head come down towards the mat. You can grab ankles, calves, or feet. Let the head kiss the mat. Breathe. Again, if you're a safe inverter, then invert. If inverting is not your thing, don't worry about inverting. The inversion happens when the heart drops below the hips. And a little bit of pressure onto that head by kissing the mat with the top of the head gives you that stimulation of what a headstand would. Headstanders, make your way down if you're up. Good. All right, let's inhale the hands up high to the sky. And let's go warrior 2 front wall. All right, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Extended side angle. Breathe. So this hand comes towards the side wall and then rotates towards the back wall. The palm flips up. Breathe. Then take a breath here, big inhale. On the exhale, turn the thumb down and drop it behind the back, finding half bind. Again, you could go modified half bind. You could go 3/4 bind. You could go full bind. Choice is yours. So one side might be way more cooperative than the other, and that's fine. Let them be that way. What I do when I have a good side is I try to make my not as good side emulate the good side. 1 more breath here, and warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. All right, right hand swings for an up high lunge. Hands come into prayer. Weight shifts into this left leg. Cast your right leg off, finding warrior 3. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. 1 more breath. Drop the hands down to the mat. Take that right foot high, standing split. Let the nose come down towards the knee. Let that right foot roll as high as it wants to go. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Drop the right foot down next to left forward fold, top of the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Let's inhale the hands up high to the sky, and hands come down into prayer. Let's take another balanced posture while we're here at the top of the mat. All right, so weight's going to shift into this right foot. So left foot could be like a kickstand here. This could be it. The next one could be calf. Maybe this is it. All right, if you want to go higher than that, you have to skip the knee completely and find the groin. So this is good. This on the knee, this is not. This is going to create instability in the knee. So we want to be here or below. Hands to the high. Set your shoulders down, breathe nice and easy here. We're going to take 3 more breaths here. Long tree today. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Good. Take this left hand down to the left knee. Bring the knee forward, snatch the ankle, stand up tall. So we could be here. I'm going to turn a little sideways. So maybe you're here and all you do is kick and tilt just a little bit. This could be it. If you can really start to reach and tilt and kick, head up, heart forward, finding dancer, find it. Breathe. Drive that toe up and back. Here's a little trick. Bend your standing right leg a little bit, just that standing leg. Now, kick the left leg and then straighten the right leg again. Hold it for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So the reason I do that, watch. if I'm here, if I get into my dancer and I'm like, oh, this is all I got. If I go here, this will happen with the leg. And then I can repower up and create more height. Okay, so let's try the other side. So weight shifts into that left foot, right foot, ankle, calf, or groin. Find it. So again, Jill started right at the calf. Then she drifted it up. And then she pulled it all the way up to her groin. Breathe. Hands high. Again, we're going to take a few breaths here. We're just going to relax. Long through your fingertips. 2 more long breaths. 1 more breath. Right hand on the right knee, left hand stays high. And bring the knee forward, snatch the ankle, stand up tall. Reach and kick and find Nataraj. Drive the toe up and back. Let the heart come forward. Breathe. Head up, heart forward. Bend the left leg just a smidge. Kick the right leg and then straighten the left leg and really drive that up. There it is for 1 more breath. And release. Breathe, 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 breathe. So why does that work? By bending the leg, the hamstring and the sacrum get a little bit of space. And then you can use the pulsation to help you create more and more space. Let's inhale the hands way up high to the sky. And let's exhale forward, forward, all the way down. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward, forward. Plant the hands, bend the knees, hop, step, jump back. Let's take a vinyasa, high to low, push up, upward facing dog. And let's roll on back to a downward facing dog. Breathe. 2 big breath here. Good. 1 more big breath here. All right, let's go right foot high to the sky. Reach up nice and high. Let's go knee to the nose, round the spine. Good, and let's extend it back. Again, knee to the nose, round that spine. Let's extend it back. Good. Let's step that right foot forward and through. Inhale up into high lunge. Strong through the back leg, drive to the heel. Set your shoulders down and breathe. Big inhale here. Good. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. So drop the back heel down. So Jill moved her back foot. Or you could have just heel to the right foot to the center of the mat. Let's flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. All right, so feel your right quad. Weight's going to shift in this right leg. You come on the point of the back foot, teetering, and find that half moon slowly and with control as the hand drifts down until the spine is parallel to the ground. Left hand straight up and down on top of the right. Now look a little bit to your left, just a smidge. Imagine there's a mat next to you, like you were here at the studio. Can you see the side wall? You just have 1 more breath. Good, step back, warrior 2. Breathe. So the key is to get the whole spine parallel. Let's flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. So again, we're going to go half moon. So my weight shifts. I cast this left leg off, breathe. Once I'm here, I'll check to the side wall. Breathe. Top hand can come behind the back for a half bind. Breathe. Bottom hand can come to the heart. Breathe. For 3, for 2, for 1, step back, warrior 2. Fantastic. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Let's cartwheel the hands down and step back into Vashisthasana. Left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Just open it on up. Breathe nice and easy here. So root down to go up. So I want you to feel your right hand pushing into the ground. I want you to feel yourself lifting that right hand up through the left fingertips. Now, spread the back wide. Feel your lats. Feel your lats. Feel your lats. Release that hand down the mat. Let's take a vinyasa to downward facing dog. High to low, push up. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Breathe. All right, let's try the other side. Left foot goes high to the sky. Knee to the nose, round your spine. And extend it back. And again, knee to the nose, round your spine. And extend it back. Step the left foot forward and through. Inhale up into high lunge. So we're in this high lunge. I'm going to face front for this one. We're here. So if we go to warrior 2, this back heel comes down. I'll bring this foot a little bit over and then lengthen and go deep into this. There you go. Breathe. So what likes to happen in warrior 2 is this back hip wants to do this. Relax this hip back. Maybe that makes you go wider. Breathe. Let's flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. All right, shorten your stance a little bit. Weight shifts into this new front leg, the left leg. Cast your right leg off, taking half moon. Long and strong. Breathe. Keep a little micro bend in your left leg. Now, once you feel you're perfect, look a little bit to your right, and then straighten your right leg and reach through your left heel. Your left leg and reach through your right heel. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Step back, warrior two. All right, flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior two. So what I'm talking about is when I get to here, this knee stays bent, I'm here. Once I want to find the posture, I will straighten and reach and then create my length. Let's give it a try. Half moon. Keep a little bend in the standing left leg. Set everything else where it should be. Breathe. You got it, Joe. Now straighten the left leg and reach through your right heel. Now drop the top hand behind the back and bottom hand to your heart for 3, for 2, for 1. Step back, warrior two. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, stepping back, Vashisthasana. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. Just open it up. Breathe. And release that hand down to the mat. Let's take a vinyasa to downward facing dog. High to low push up, upward facing dog, and roll them back, downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. 1 more breath. All right, bending the knees, looking forward, hopper step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. All right, heel toe your feet out nice and wide, sink down into yogic squat. So to get there, I'll wiggle a little bit left and right. Joe just plops right down. It's all good. Breathe. All right. So if you have crow, go. If you're newer to crow, hands come down. I step my feet together and make a V. As the hands are down, I take my knees and they touch the outside of my arms. I pull my knees together and create a structure so that my weight can shift forward and I can find balance. Jill's got her knees way up high at her armpits. Beautiful crow. Rock back, relax for a second, breathe. Sit right back into Malasana, yogic squat. Let's release the right hand across the right knee, left hand high to the sky. Just let it open. You could stay here. If you have a reverse spine, you could reverse spine. Top hand behind the back. That right arm would wrap around the front side of that right knee and find the bind. Breathe. 2 breaths here. 1 more breath here. And let's come back to center. Good. Release the left arm across the front of the left knee. Right hand goes high. Feel yourself open to start. Drop the right hand behind the back. Again, reverse grip around that left knee if you like. Find it here. Breathe. And let's come back to the center. If you want to go into crow again, release the hands down, take your second crow. So maybe you're just taking it up a little bit longer with more ease. Maybe you're working on a headstand or jump back. You do you. Good. When you're ready, let's all meet down and back in a downward facing dog. 2 big breaths here. 1 more breath here. All right, let's go right foot nice and high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high. Point the toe, roll the hip open, bend the knee. Feel the hip stack, pull the belly button towards the spine. If you want to flip your dog this morning, drop that right foot down. Pick the right hand up, find a beautiful arcing back bend. Breathe nice and easy here. Let's come back to a down dog split. Right foot's high. Step the right foot forward and through right into warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Let's cartwheel the hands down both sides of your right foot. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Straighten your right leg. Half split. So you could stay here. This could be it. If you're a full split type of person, you'll drive that right foot forward going into full split. So Jill's really using that block well. She's creating length here. It's letting her pelvis be neutral. So she's getting a little bit of back bend. So what I want her to think is just pull the ribs together just a touch and let her shoulders come directly over her hips. Good. Now, just for a second, if she would, just point your toe and point. Breathe. Now, as you pull it back toward you, feel yourself settle down just a touch more. There you go. Breathe, 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 breathe. It's great when we have awesome models to help us see how we can get deeper into postures. Last more breath. All right, let's bend into the right knee. Power up your back leg. Send your right foot back to a down dog split. And then let's take the right knee to the right wrist. Let's go pigeon on that right side. So start with pigeon. That's up tall. Nice back bend in pigeon. We're not in resting pigeon, we're in pigeon. Lift the heart up, the head roll back. This is pigeon. Breathe. Take another big inhale here. Exhale yourself into full resting pigeon. Walk your hands forward and down and find it. So you don't need to be in a hurry to get to that final expression right away. Sometimes you take a little while. You wiggle yourself deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So keep everything else still. Inhale and bend your left leg. Point your left toe towards the sky. As you exhale, straighten your left leg and reach that left toe like you're pulling yourself towards the back mat. Straighten that leg back down onto the ground and reach, pull yourself down. There you go. Breathe. Now, I want you to walk your hands forward a little bit more. Fingertips on the ground, spider fingers, palms are up off that mat. I want you to feel the ground. So what I want you to do now is a little pull with your fingertips and then look past your fingertips and bring your heart slightly forward. Now walk your fingertips a little bit more forward and then release the crown of the head back down to the mat. We're going to be here for 5 solid breaths. You can release the palms down now if you want. You can create ease. You got about 3 more breaths here. Last 2 breaths here. Last breath. All right, let's walk the hands back towards the hips. Curl the left toe under. Send the right foot back, down dog split. Good. Roll forward into a 3-limb plank. Drop the right knee foot down to the mat and then go through a vinyasa to downward facing dog. This is your last vinyasa, guys. Left foot high to the sky. Point the toe, roll the hip open and bend the knee. So you could be perfect right here. If you're flipping that dog, drop it down, pick the left hand up, let the head roll back. Breathe. Just got beautiful rotation through that shoulder socket. Mine are a little more stubborn. Let's come back to a down dog split. Step that left foot forward and through. And let's come up into warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Good. Cartwheel the hands down both sides of that right foot. Drop your right knee down to the mat. Straighten your left leg, half or full split. So if you notice, Jill doesn't rush into her full split. She makes sure she has what she needs. She's slow, controlled, and deliberate. Breathe. So she'll point to create length, and then she'll engage by pulling the toes back. There it is, and then everything settles down. So Jill's got a beautiful back bend. So I want her to think about closing her rib cage just a little bit. There it is. So her shoulders went to neutral. Her pelvis then went to neutral. I could probably slop that block out and she would probably settle almost all the way down to the ground with ease. So if you go back bend, your pelvis is going to try and go back bend on you. So if you close your ribs, your spine goes neutral and then you can feel it come down and breathe. Last breath. Good. All right, let's bend into that front knee, power up that back leg. Send your left foot back, down dog split. Take your left knee to left wrist, pigeon on that left side. Remember, pigeon first. So I want the back bend to start it. Breathe. Sit up tall, walk your hands back, lift the heart up, push the mat away from you and feel a back bend here. Drift the head slightly back. Good. Big inhale here. Exhale into resting pigeon. Walk your hands forward and down. Find it. Breathe, 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 breathe. So first you find you're almost there. Good. Settle in here. What does this feel like to you? Does it feel good? Let's take another breath or 2 here, just relaxing into this posture. All right, on the next inhale, bend your right knee, point your right toe to the sky. As you exhale, straighten that leg back towards the back wall and pull yourself down a little bit more. You might even walk yourself back a little bit with that foot. Good, then release the arms forward, get the stress out of the shoulders. So find it here, just relax, breathe. Come up onto spider fingers. Good. Look past your fingertips, walk your fingertips forward, breathe, 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 breathe. Pull yourself forward, lengthen the spine, neutralize the neck, chin towards chest, and then forehead back down to the mat. Relax the hands flat down onto the mat, palms down. Again, we're going to be here like 5 or 6 breaths, so just relax. Pigeon is one of the best postures for helping you just relax. So once you find that ease in pigeon, pigeon becomes an addictive pose. One of those postures that you have to have. It feels so good once you can find that what? Ease in the posture. If you go into the posture and you fight it the whole time, you're not going to find that ease. So what I want you to do now is find a place where you're holding tension and just relax a little bit. One more breath. Good. Let's walk the hands back towards the hips. Curl the right toe under. Send the left foot back down, dog split. And let's put that foot down, bending the knees, jumping through all the way onto your tush, both feet forward. All right. Wonderful work today, guys. So we got started about a minute or two late because I had my volume off, so we will finish appropriately. All right, let's remove the flesh from the sits bone, sitting up nice and tall. Legs are long. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Good. Paschimottanasana. Breathe. So Jill starts with a nice bend in her knee. Why? It allows that rotation with ease. Then she wiggles herself down into a deeper posture. So again, what did she do? Not directly into the deepest posture. She's pulsating. She's creating length to find herself deeper and deeper and deeper. So she started with bent knees, hands barely to the feet. Now she's straight legs, hands are going past the feet. She's actually grabbed hands on the front side of the bottom of those feet. Now again, the neck is here. So what I want you to do is inhale, look up at your big toes, exhale, and then bring your chin towards your chest till your neck feels neutral, and then pull with the arms and create length for these last 3 breaths. Pull with the arms and bring the upper rib cage through. Pull the belly button to the spine. Feel a little more rotation through the pelvis. Last breath. And let's come up. Good, good, good. Right foot stays long, left foot comes in the groin. Let's go into Jani Shirshasana. Forward fold towards that right foot. Just melt down over it. So what I love about having a teacher like Jill here with me is she's an advanced yogi and very flexible and very strong, and she utilizes props in her advanced practice. Why? To support her in the way that she needs to find all these expressions to give her the maximum benefit. To her, the benefit is what she gets out of it for the body, not the shape that she got to. So finding a posture that doesn't serve you incorrectly is not going to help you. Finding it properly with a prop or with control or with breath is what will get you there. One more breath. And let's come up. Very good. All right, extend the left foot forward, right foot comes in the groin. Square yourself up towards that foot. Good. And forward fold. Now, could Jill splay that knee out completely? Probably. Something in her body says, yeah, so she can do it. But for her, put the block back. Putting that block back where it was, this feels better on her body anatomically. So the fact that she could do it the other way doesn't matter. This is what's getting her the stretch. So know your body, know your postures. I had a friend many years ago that all she wanted was headstand. Headstand, headstand, headstand. Well, she found out because she did too much headstand that she had a degenerative spine and it was putting bad pressure on the neck. But she kept at it for a while. And then she finally was getting tingling down her hands. And I was like, you need to stop the headstand. And that's when she went to the doctor and he's like, yeah, you have a degenerative issue here. All right, let's come up. Good, both feet forward. Let's do one more Paschimo. So inhale the hands up high to the sky, forward, forward, all the way down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pull yourself down. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And let's come up. Very cool, guys. Soles of feet together, knees out wide. Soles of feet together, knees out wide. Baddha Konasana. Just hinge forward. So maybe you drop your elbows in front of your shins. So drop those elbows in front of the shins. And hands can stay on the feet and pull your rib cage forward. Now, again, what did we talk about today? Neutral neck. So bring your chin to your chest till you feel no creases in your neck. That's the posture. From here, a lot of people can just walk their hands forward and just melt down over their feet and put their heart down onto their feet. There it is. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Fantastic. And let's come up. All right, let's take a wide leg straddle. Breathe. So this posture is one of those postures you absolutely do not want to dump into full expression immediately unless your hips just can do it with ease. So sit up tall first, reach through the heels, curl your toes back to you. This could be it. If you engage your belly, your shoulders are over your hips, this could be the whole posture. Me, this would be biting into my hip sockets, no big time, all right? Next thing is, can I bring my hands forward in front of me, down onto the ground? Just put them down the ground. Now, you just start to lean forward and pull yourself slightly forward and just bend your elbows just a little bit. This could be it. Jill's going to walk her hands forward a little bit more, and then she's going to stay here for a second, then she's just going to drop the elbows down to the mat. This could be it. Now from here, again, pull your heart forward from fingertips to elbows. Make sure your neck is neutral. She's got more. She's going to walk her hands forward some more, and she's going to start pulling herself all the way down to the mat. You see how we eased into this posture. She wasn't in a hurry. Being disciplined about your practice. Knowing I need to do this motion before I do this motion. In this motion, I need to do this before I do that. Is going to help you find deeper expressions of postures. Last 3 breath here. Last 2 breath here. Last big breath here. And let's come up. Walk your hands back. Good. Both feet forward all the way onto your backs. Hug the knees into the chest and just rock gently side to side. Right hands on the right knee, left hands on the left. Let's circle the right on right, left on left. Circle those knees away from each other and back together. And away from each other and back together. Good, 1 more time in that direction. Good, 3 in the opposite direction. And 2, good, and 1. Good, all right, let's pull the right knee into the chest. Left leg is long. Left hand stays on the right knee. Right hand reaches to the right wall. Draw the left knee across you. Look to that right thumb. Breathe. Feel the rotation through. Two more breath. 1 more breath. And let's come back up through center. Release that right leg long. Hug the left knee and give it a good old hug. Right hand guides the left knee across the body. Left arm reaches to the side wall. Breathe. And let's come back to the center. Hug the knees in the chest. Rock gently side to side. All right, so we're going to do back bends here. Heels close to the tush. Hands by your side for bridge. If you'd rather go into wheel, you can go into wheel. We're going to do 2. So if you want to do 1 of each, that's fine too. Push the pelvis up. So pressing into the feet, push the pelvis up towards the sky. So if you're in that bridge, I want you to wiggle your shoulder blades a little closer together and get a little more height. Now, think pelvis points up. Think heart towards the back wall. So in a back bend, if my pelvis is driving towards the sky, my heart needs to be driving towards the back wall. They're 90 degrees from each other. And release down, windshield wiper the knees left and right, left and right, left and right. So for the second one, think about that. If you're going into wheel, it'll be even more apparent to you. So for wheel, it's hands up over the head, press into the feet, push the pelvis up. So Jill's in this beautiful posture. Her heart is driving towards this back wall. Her pelvis is driving up towards the ceiling. I want her to feel her lats just a touch more, spread that back wide. There it is. She just internally rotated the shoulder socks just a touch to create power. Last big breath, guys. And then release down. Windshield wiper those knees. Left and right, left and right, left and right. All right, guys. If you want to take legs up the wall, just take your legs straight up into the air. You don't need a you don't need a wall to do it. You can do it on a block, without a block. If there's another inversion you play with, I always give time at the end of the class for someone to work on a posture they want to work on. So if we did something earlier today, you want another try at, do that. If you have a favorite inversion that I didn't talk about, maybe a forearm stand, do that. If you want a really nice long shavasana, do that. We're going to be here about a minute, so just relax into the posture. So a minute should be at least 6 to 10 breaths, depending on how big a breath you take. If you're more like 12 to 15 breaths in a minute, that's fine. Find the ease in the posture you're in. Create length. Last few breaths, guys. So if you're in that shoulder stand and you want to go into plow, do that. If you're in that legs up the wall and you want to go into plow, you could do that. Good. Deaf man's pose, you can bend the knees around the ears. If you're in a headstand, go child's pose or handstand. From deaf man's pose, just roll all the way in the back. We're all going to meet on our backs. Hands come up underneath the bum. Lift the heart up with the head roll back. Let's find fish. Matsyasana. Just breathe. Lift the heart up, drive the heart up. Let the head roll back. Reach through your toes. And then release down. You want to take a happy baby to finish off today's practice. Bend the knees into the chest, grab the outsides of the feet, pull the knees down towards the armpits. So what wants to happen in happy baby is your shoulders want to round and your tailbone wants to round. I want you to think about, can I create length here? So that's going to really work by heaving your heart up and pulling your knees down, and then feel that pelvis go to neutral. Last breath. And then let's release out, finding final relaxation, Shavasana. All right, guys, releasing down, finding final relaxation. So a lot of you know me, and I am a competitive person. I like to do things well. And when I was younger, when it came to sports, I wanted to be the best at whatever it was that I was doing, period. And as I've gotten older, I find that there's some sports I'm very competitive in, and I want to be at the top of it. And there's other ones I've learned a lot of humility in. If I'm on a bike, I can go, especially a spin bike or an outside bike. If I run, I've come to the realization I'm not going to be super fast anymore. Never was super fast, and certainly not now. And in yoga, I've definitely learned what works for my body and doesn't because of the other things I do, and because of where I am, what stage I'm at. So on Tuesday, I took a run with my buddy Sarah and her son Noah. So I know a bunch of trails, and she wanted to learn them. So it was me, Noah, Sarah, and my dog Bo. And we went for this run. Well, Sarah is quite a runner. And Noah got out of the car, and he looks and is built just like his mom, and I knew he could really run. So I looked at them and I said, the goal is not to break the old man. And I said, you guys can run, and I would explain to them where we were going because they didn't know where they were and what they were doing. And I'll catch up to you. And if you ever get lost, just run back and find me. But I said, I am not going to hurt myself trying to keep up with you guys. So I stayed within my run. So I was running about nine and a half, more like 9.5 minute miles. And they were running more like 8 minute miles. So me keeping up, I would have hurt myself. So we ran through the woods, up and down these trails, and we get to this point where I cross over and we come into Violet's lot. And it's a straight shot down the canal to Pennyfield lot, and then we come back up through the woods to one of my favorite parking spots. So when we got to that point, I told them, I said, this is going to be really soft and flat and straight. I go, just let them roll. So they just took off. So I picked up my pace, and I ran, I think, about a little under 9, like 8:50 something mile there. They were running 7-minute miles. For 3 miles, they were just flying and having fun. So my point of the story is, if you allow yourself to have and get what you need out of the run. I had a great time. I hung out with people I like. I ran with my dog. I was in the woods. It was a beautiful day. I stayed within my run. I felt great. But if I had gone there and tried to keep up with them, I would have felt terrible. So next time you come to the mat with a group, and I hope that is really soon, be inspired by the person next to you. Don't compete with them. And just because they can do a posture doesn't mean you have to. Because here's something I would promise you. I would be able to tell you what posture you'll do with ease better than that person. Everyone has their money pose. Let's bring some attention back to our fingers and our toes, giving them a wiggle. Pull the knees into the chest, give them a hug, rolling to your left side, and then push to a seated position facing the front of the room. Hands come into prayer, heart center. So in that run, I found my ease. I found my calm. I got everything I needed out of that run. And had I pushed it to keep up with my friends, I would have gotten nothing out of that run but pain and discomfort and probably hurt myself. Let's take a big inhale through the nose, big exhale out the mouth. Ha. Thumbs come to the third eye as we bow forward. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Hey, for you all out there, we have been having some technical difficulties. I don't think it's on my end. I think with all the school kids doing everything online and just the internet travel right now and traffic, instead of having traffic jams outside, we're having them on the web. Zoom has gone down a couple times. We've lost signal a couple times. We're doing our best, but let me know when something is going wrong so that if it is something I can correct, I will correct it. But sometimes it is just what it is. Till we see you all again next time on the mat. Namaste.